Hello everyone, thanks for joining us today. We've got an exciting country show lined up for you. Our next performer is the coolest cowgirl in Arizona, Jessi Colter. Jessi's name is well known in country music and stands for love, loyalty, and strength. Her journey through the outlaw country scene is filled with ups and downs driven by her passion and hard work. Jessi Colter is the only woman featured on Wanted, The Outlaws, the first country music album to be certified platinum. She was not just Waylon Jennings' partner or a symbol of the outlaw movement. She was an independent artist who changed the country music scene with her talent and determination. Jessi's life and career are remembered through her famous songs like I'm Not Lisa, as well as her hard work and dedication, starting as a girl playing piano in a church in Arizona. Jessi Colter overcame many challenges to become a major music icon, known for her songs about love. In this video, we will explore her life story and how she lives today. Do you remember the experiences that shaped her? If so, join us on this emotional journey to learn more about Jessi Colter. Jessi Colter, originally named Miriam Johnson, was born on May 25, 1943 in Phoenix, Arizona. She was raised in a family that combined strictness with a strong passion for music. Jessi grew up in a strong environment influenced by her father, a mining engineer who taught her logic and strength, and her mother, a preacher who inspired her with faith and resilience. This helped Jessi develop a balance between discipline and a love for the arts. Music and faith were important parts of her childhood. Her mother, a tuberculosis survivor, credited her recovery to her strong religious beliefs, which greatly inspired Jessi. At just 5 years old, Jessi started playing the piano at the gospel meetings her mother organized, sharing heartfelt music. Jessi's mother thought she was meant to be a musician but didn't push her. Instead, she let Jessi's talent grow on its own. Even though Jessi grew up in a strict home, she was adventurous and curious. As a teenager, she loved being on stage. At 15, she started sneaking out to sing at local bars, which was her first big step towards becoming an artist. It was during these small performances that she began to shine. Jessi Colter discovered her love for music early on. She was not only talented, but also independent and determined to overcome challenges. Although she found her passion for music as a child, building a career in it was tough. She began sneaking into bars in Phoenix to perform at night, and soon her talent and unique style got noticed and finished performing in 105 clubs. At 16, she entered a new chapter in her life. Jessi became a backup singer for famous rock guitarist Duane Eddy. With her exciting energy and charm, she not only shone on stage but also won Eddy's heart. They got married in 1962. After the wedding, Jessi moved to Los Angeles and started her music career using the name Miriam Eddy. She became known not just as a singer but also as a skilled songwriter, writing songs for well-known artists like Don Gibson and Doy West. Nancy Sinatra was gaining fame as a songwriter, but Jessi wanted to be her own performer. With Eddy's help, Jessi released her first 2 singles, but they didn't do well. This disappointment led her to pause her singing dreams and support her husband on his tours. However, her time in Los Angeles wasn't just about failures. It was also a time for her to learn more about herself and develop her music style. By the late 1960s, Jessi had grown. Eddy's marriage fell apart, and after their divorce in 1968, Jessi went back to Phoenix to find herself. It was a tough time for her, but then something good happened. She met Waylon Jennings, a rising star in country music. Jennings saw how talented Jessi was and became an important part of her life and music. With his support, Jessi signed a contract with RCA Records and took on her stage name. Jessi Colter was inspired by her ancestor Jess Colter, a famous Wild West train robber. In 1970, she released her first album, A Country Star Is Born, which was co-produced by Jennings and Chad Atkins. Although the album didn't do well commercially, it was important for Jessi's career and helped her achieve future success. Besides making her own music, Jessi also worked with Jennings on several duets, including the popular song Suspicious Minds in 1970. These early achievements helped Jessi become more independent in her career. Jessi Colter's early career had many ups and downs, but these experiences made her stronger and more determined. She started as a church pianist and worked hard to make a name for herself on bigger stages. Despite a tough beginning, Jessi became a well-known figure in country music. In 1975, she signed with Capitol Records, which helped her grow in her career. She released her breakthrough song, I'm Not Lisa. It quickly topped the country charts at #1 and reached #4 on the pop charts. The song became a cultural sensation, telling a powerful story of love, loss, and loneliness. With its simple yet deep lyrics and heartfelt melody, Jessi's voice carried every word as if she was sharing a personal, painful memory. I'm Not Lisa became iconic not just for its success on the charts, but for its emotional impact. The song connects with listeners, especially those who have gone through heartbreak, because of its real emotions and relatable themes. This helped it cross the line between country and pop music, making it a significant piece in music history. In the same year, Jessi's album, I'm Jessi Colter, showcased her talent, reaching #1 on the Cashbox Top Country Albums chart, #4 on the Billboard Country Albums chart, and earning a gold certification for its great sales. Songs like What's Happened to Blue contributed to its success. Jessi's songs like Eyes and You Ain't Never Been Loved are loved for their catchy tunes and her ability to tell stories. She didn't just sing, she expressed deep feelings, making each song feel like a personal letter that connected listeners to her experiences of happiness and sadness, hopes and disappointments. In 1976, Jessi became even more famous with the release of Wanted, The Outlaws, which was the first country album ever to go platinum. She was the only woman featured on that album. Legends like Jennings, Willie Nelson, and Tom Paul Glaser made a strong impression instead of fading away. Jessi's duet with Jennings on Suspicious Minds showed a great mix of her soft, emotional voice and his strong, rebellious style. This song was more than just music, it was a real expression of love, deep and complex, yet very genuine. Jessi's career kept going strong with albums like Jessi, 1976, Diamond in the Rough, 1976, and the Gold Spoken File series, Leather and Lace, 1981. Which was a collaboration with Juan. Jennings' Leather and Lace features songs like Storms Never Last and The Wild Side of Life. Storms Never Last shows Jessi's caring nature and strength. It's more than just a song. It's a message that tough times will pass as long as we hold on to hope and faith. Besides her commercial success, Jessi earned critical praise and received Grammy and CMA nominations for I'm Not Lisa, proving her impact on the music industry with her unique style that mixes gospel's gentleness. The outlaw country movement broke away from traditional norms and made her one of the first prominent women in this genre. However, Jessi's success went beyond just chart positions or awards. Her emotional connection to music, genuine style, and inspiring life story made her a true icon. From the gentle tunes of I'm Not Lisa to the boldness of Wanted, The Outlaws, Jessi showed that she wasn't just part of the outlaw country movement, she was its heart. Colter's career has been bright and successful, while her personal life has had its own ups and downs, filled with love, sacrifice, and strength. Behind the scenes, Jessi has always focused on her family and loved ones, even if it meant pausing her career. When she met Juan Jennings in 1969, he was going through a tough time. Jennings has said that Jessi helped him when he was at his lowest point, weighing only 138 pounds and feeling desperate. He believes that meeting Jessi was the best thing to happen to him. She brought joy into his life and helped him overcome his sadness. Their love grew quickly and led to their wedding in October 1969. However, their relationship faced challenges, including addiction, health problems, and the pressures of the music industry. In the early years of their marriage, Jessi enjoyed a successful career, but in the early 1980s, she made a brave choice to leave it behind. These past years were some of the hardest for Jessi as she took care of Jennings, who struggled with cocaine addiction and a dangerous lifestyle that hurt his health. During this tough time, Jessi was the strong support for their family. She loved him unconditionally, handled their money, offered emotional support, and helped him through many tough moments. Helping Jennings beat his addiction was a long and difficult journey, but Jessi never lost hope. In 1984, thanks to her determination and love, Jennings started to recover. He successfully overcame his addiction, which changed his life and brought him closer to his partner. Jessi made many sacrifices during this time, putting his own career on hold to focus on his family. His relationship with Jennings was based not only on love, but also on working together creatively. Their songs, like Suspicious Minds and Storms Never Last, were popular and showed the deep bond they shared. These songs were more than just nice tunes. They shared stories about the love and struggles of a couple. Their relationship was not perfect. In the early 1980s, they almost divorced because of addiction and the tough life in the entertainment world. Instead of separating, they decided to stick together, showing that love involves forgiveness, sacrifice, and facing challenges together. In 1979, they had their only son, Shooter Jennings. Jessi worked hard to take care of her family and her music career. She passed on her love of music to her son, Shooter, and taught him important values like sacrifice and loyalty. When Jennings died in 2002, Jessi experienced a huge loss. Instead of letting her grief crush her, she decided to keep living and creating. Her strong faith in God helped her get through those tough times, which she wrote about in her memoir, An Outlaw and a Lady. Jessi talked about her love story with Jennings and how her faith helped her during tough times. Jessi Colter's life is a story of strength, love, and sacrifices. She's not just a talented artist, but a strong woman who always prioritized her family. After spending many years caring for her family, Jennings passed away in 2002, leaving a big hole in her life. Instead of giving in to sadness, Jessi decided to get back to music. Jessi wanted to regain her previous success and connect with her audience on a deeper level. Music for her was not just a way to express herself, but also a way to heal emotional wounds. In 2006, she released the album Out of the Ashes, which marked her first comeback in over 20 years. The title represented her renewal and showed how she had faced tough times and still managed to rise again. The album received positive reviews. Jessi sings deeply personal songs about her life struggles and successes. Although her voice has matured, it carries the wisdom of her experiences. Each song feels like a heartfelt sharing, expressing both pain and hope as she shares her journey of acceptance and strength. In 2017, Jessi also released an album called The Psalms, where she set her favorite verses from the book of Psalms to music. This album showed her strong faith, which has been important to her since she was a child. Her music has always connected deeply with people's emotions and values. In the same year, she released her memoir, An Outlaw and a Lady, which shared a true story of her life, love, and faith. This memoir helped her deal with life's difficulties and talks about her intense but troubled relationship with Jennings and shares insights into her sacrifices, tough times, and the inner strength that helped her keep going. Jessi Colter's impact goes beyond her classic songs like I'm Not Lisa. In Suspicious Minds, Jessi changed how women were seen in country music. She was the only woman on the important album Wanted, The Outlaws, showing that she was not just a figurehead, but a strong and talented person. She wasn't afraid to challenge limits. Every song she performed reflected her life, including her joys and struggles. Jessi made a lasting impact on the outlaw country movement, becoming its heart and a pioneer for future female artists. Jessi Colter confidently makes her mark in a male-dominated industry. Even as time passes and the shine of her peak years fades, her impact on fans and music lovers remains strong. She represents strength and a spirit that keeps changing. Her legacy isn't just about her songs and awards, but also about how she connects with people, showing that true music has lasting power. Jessi's comeback was more than just returning to music. It was a significant moment. At 80 years old, Jessi Colter continues to inspire with her music and the journey she has shared. She left a lasting impact on country music and is admired by many for her artistry and strength. Although she no longer performs like she used to, music still brings her joy and comfort. Jessi's life now focuses on peace, family, and faith. She inspires others with her lifestyle and the stories she tells. After releasing her Psalms album and memoir, An Outlaw and a Lady, in 2017, Jessi chose to step back from fame. She now spends more time with her family and herself in Arizona, where she grew up. There, she enjoys the sunny environment and her memories, finding calmness and a stronger spiritual connection. Faith played an important role in Jessi's childhood and continues to help her deal with the difficulties of getting older. She has a strong relationship with her son, Shooter Jennings, who keeps the family's musical tradition alive. Shooter is a successful country artist and often talks about how much his mother inspires him. During interviews, fans can feel the deep respect he has for Jessi, who has done a lot for him. Jessi Colter has made a big impact on both her family and the music industry. Even though she doesn't release albums or go on tour often anymore, she is still respected and admired in the music community. Many younger artists, especially women in country music, see her as a role model. Her strength, honesty, and talent inspire others, showing that real values last over time. In her later years, Jessi is free from the pressures of fame and success. Instead, she enjoys the simple pleasures of life, like having conversations. Jessi Colter enjoys peaceful times at her piano and appreciates letters from fans who remember her music. Her life is a mix of memories and the present, filled with what she has experienced and what she wants to share. Looking back on her journey from a young girl playing piano in church to becoming a famous figure in outlaw country, it's clear she is strong and determined. Although her life is now simple, it shines with beauty. Jessi Colter is a woman who has dedicated her life to her art, love, and family. Although age and time change many things, her music and true love will always stay strong. Jessi continues to live according to her values and brings inspiration to those who care about her. Her life teaches us that even when times are tough, faith and love can help us get through anything. Just like she sang before, storms don't last forever, they eventually fade, bringing peace and hope. What are your thoughts on Jessi Colter's inspiring journey? How has she influenced you with her timeless songs or her touching life story? Share your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe to keep discovering the stories of the legends you admire. Maybe it's let's keep Jessi Colter's legacy alive among music lovers everywhere. See you in the next video.